Hi, my name is Tanya Barham, and I have worked in the field of worksite health promotion or wellness for almost a decade now. So one thing that I've learned about wellness is that I heard a lot of talk when I started in that industry. I used to work with scientists and engineers as a project manager, and we had very precise products. And in wellness, people said, there's $3 for every dollar invested in wellness. But when one person said wellness, they meant a massage therapist, and another meant health risk assessments. And when I talk about wellness, I mean a population health curve, wherein if this is the risk continuum on the bottom, and that arrow represents the point at which people move into a higher category of risk, that I want to stop that curve from moving forward. And in healthcare, we spend a lot of time working on the people at the end who are very sick and giving gym memberships to the people who are very well. But we don't do a great job of addressing all the people that are moving around in the middle. So how do we shift the thinking of this group and stop that aggregate from moving forward? Well, as it turns out, people have been thinking about this for a long time. The Health Enhancement Research Organization, along with Mercer Human Resources Consulting, looked at about 100 different attributes from programs to organizational behaviors and asked which are most likely to stop that curve, to bend the trend, to save money. And I hate to break it to you, but they're not products. Communication, coordination, strategic planning. And you say, well, you know what? That doesn't sound like any of the wellness programs that I know about. And you're right. RAND and the National Worksite Survey called a random sampling of employers and asked them about their wellness programs and how they stacked up against best practices, and fewer than 7% did. This is bad news for us wellness vendors, because what our clients want is the magic pill. They want the thing that's going to fix their workforce. And it's hard for us to tell them when we really want the sale, you know what, my product's probably not going to work, and it's not me, it's you. The magic button, though, is that there is something in human beings that can knit us together from individuals into networks and move the curve. It's called mirror neurons. Mirror neurons mean that you not only see her smile and recognize that she is happy, but you feel her happiness in your body. And this spreads through networks. If she's happy, her family's 15% greater likely than chance to be happy. Their friends and family are 10% more likely, and their friends and family are 6% more likely. If President Obama goes to your door and asks you to vote, you're 10% more likely to go to the polls. Everyone in your house is 6% more likely, and their friends and family are 2% more likely. Additionally, we can spread health behaviors this way through our social networks. If your spouse gains weight, you're 37% more likely than chance to gain weight. 40% more if it's your sibling. And if it's your good buddy, you're 171% more likely. So look at your friend and stop drinking beer with them at the pub. So, you know, I have to ask you here. At this point, you're thinking, I know what you're going to say, Tanya, and the answer is no, I do not want to know about my coworker's Bichon Frise or summer vacation in the Wallowas. But what if we have pathologized emotions so much in the workplace that we are effectively shutting off one of the most powerful means we have for transmitting important information through our organizations and the communities that we serve? Humans are born ready to transmit and receive this information, and we need to create an environment that allows that transmittal. Our first step is creating a social lattice, creating connections between people who are in our network. We identify, connect, and embed these individuals. We then give them data, and it doesn't have to be soft stuff. We say, you know, why as an organization do we spend $7 million on musculoskeletal illness? Isn't there a better way that we could apply those dollars? And by asking that, we enlist these folks in the strategies that we employ. They then carry out those strategies in their spheres of influence. And the cool thing about a process is that these individuals go out, they report this information back to us on how it's working, and the steps in our process are the same in every organization, but the outcomes are different. This lack of a standard product or outcome is precisely what makes the cultural approach so powerful, because creating structure around organizational behaviors allows individual behaviors to appear spontaneous. So while you get this kind of a communication at an organization that helps people with pets, the elderly, and disadvantaged individuals, yes, it's otters, baby otters holding hands. At a fuel pump sales and service organization, you get this kind of a communication. So should the field of health promotion focus solely on scale and products at the expense of anything actually working? Or do we create a platform to restructure human networks for the betterment of workplaces, communities, and people? This is not to say that products are not necessary. You need a hammer to build a house, but you need warmth, connection, memories, and togetherness to make that a home.